rock roll.
Young and Hefe. Care about number what the check say. Blue flag, red beam, they wanna kill me dead. Took the racks up out my pocket, placed it by my head. Love my niggas like a blessing, everyone that bled. I just took a 10-piece, made it out the fed. Blue flag, red beam, they wanna kill me dead. Took the racks up out my pocket, placed it by my head. Love my niggas like a blessing, everyone that bled. I just took a 10-piece, made it out the fed. Stepping dirty through the city, What's the good old big deal with the good old people? You already know it's your boy Young and Hefe. Don't care about number what the check say. Make sure you go ahead and like and subscribe, because it don't cost you nothing to press that button. And if you ring that notification bell, I'm going to bring you mail. What's the good old big deal with the good people? It's Hot Topics with your boy Young and Hefe. And I'm here to bring you another one like the other one. Hot topics today, man, is pertaining to the circus, the juggling act, the All My Children, the storylines, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's like an old case of stories, you know what I'm saying? That's how this internet been ablaze, and that's what's been going on. And I know the fans been questioning, as well as, you know what I'm saying, some of these content creators, they've been questioning. So you already know, man, it's the halfway and the half effect. We're going to get right on to this. So it's been a lot going on, man. You know, they have spent many narratives pertaining to this J. Reed thing, this wack100 thing. You know, wack100 been going off in the comments, going off on content on all his social networks, you know what I'm saying, trying to get his story out there, and as well as, you know what I'm saying, to test to debunk anybody that's speaking in favor for J. Reed, you know what I'm saying? So, as I said, every day you find something different that's being said, somebody business getting through out there, you know what I'm saying, people getting more messy in these streets and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, we're trying to find, you know what I'm saying, information on people and debunk people and their identity and, you know what I'm saying, all type of stuff. So it's just, you know, amongst me listening to some of these other podcasters and what's going on in this YouTube metaverse, man, I've been finding other things out. So, you know, we're going to get right on into it, and we're going to answer some of these questions, as well as, you know what I'm saying, talk about what's going on in these YouTube streets. And you already know, man, it's the halfway and the half effect. We're going to commentate.
And told you he was coming up here to check us.
Yeah, that was the first thing he was saying.
So where you know this nigga from? Where you know what the J?
I know him from the shop, from the little weed shop that we used to run. We used to run a little weed warehouse.
I don't know this nigga, bro. Why does nigga keep?
Because that's how I know Rick. That's how I know Rick Rock too. Because Rick Rock used to do the security at the warehouse. And I think that's how Rick Rock know him too.
That's the spot that got hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, for like the 40.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that was one of my spots. Yeah, so Rock, he was security for J. Reed. Come on, that's how we all know each other. But I don't that nigga, man.
Yeah, well, you know, wait, that was your spot?
Yeah, that was one off. Yeah.
You know, J. Reed lined that spot up. Why you think I know it got hit for 40?
Oh shit.
Let me see if you can guess who he had do it.
Rick Rock.
Yeah.
No, I know, because I wasn't there. Yeah, I wasn't there. No. The crazy thing is, Rock called, because I know why. I know the whole situation, because he ain't take nothing from me. But so, like, he specifically knew what he was doing. But yeah, Rick Rock did it. Hell yeah.
I ain't gonna even lie, right? I'm gonna let y'all exactly know what's on my mind and what my brain is thinking. I went back to the Scooby-Doo days. When I heard this recording, my brain was like, Jinkies. So, as y'all see, wack100 been on a war path, you know what I'm saying, to detest and dethrone anything associated with J. Reed. Rightfully so. Raw is war. War is raw. Raw is war. War is raw. And you can't tell nobody how to play. When it comes to war, you can't tell nobody how to play. And nothing is detested and nothing is off limits, you know what I'm saying? Although we try to come with these scrimmage and come with these rules that we abide by and setting, you know what I'm saying, in stone, like, oh, don't play with kids, don't play with this dead people, or whatever the case may be. But for real, when the bombs are smoking and somebody else is on the hot seat, man, you can't really tell these people how to play. Now, based off this audio right here, it seems like wack100 is talking to somebody and they talking about Jay Reed. So Compton Rick, it seemed like wack100 is talking to somebody that know Jay Reed, and Compton Wack is like, man, I don't know this nigga, man. You feel me? And old dude like, yeah, man, you feel me? Man, I see what's going on with him and Compton Rick Rock. So dude just bring Compton Rick Rock into the conversation, and he make the connection between Compton Rick Rock and Jay Reed. From my understanding, I thought Compton Rick Rock had knew Jay Reed from jail. At least that's the account that Compton Rick Rock gives, which doesn't debunk that he don't know him from jail. You feel me? That's probably where he initially met him at, leading on to what we hearing on this audio to the street. So it seemed like a weed shop is mentioned or something like that, and it seems like that Jay Reed may have been a partner there or worked there, and Compton Rick Rock, you know what I'm saying, was security at this weed shop. So somehow, in their account, wack100 and dude talk about the weed shop. It seemed like it got robbed, it got hit. And it's being said in this audio that allegedly Rick Rock lined it up, you know what I'm saying, in a 40 bar, you know what I'm saying. 40,000 was took. 40, not 50. 40 was took from this lick. So, man, this is just furthermore crazy, the information that keeps giving and the things just that's getting out there. So, you gotta wonder if some of this stuff will play, these things that's being talked about, because yeah, Compton Rick Rock, not that I'm looking for him to go right at wack100. He's really never said too much anything sly or anything to go at wack100. He's pretty much kept it on firm and solid grounds when it comes to wack100 and saying anything towards wack100. So earlier, Compton Rick Rock dropped this message.
Job, and was a great example to me and my brothers. Showed us how to hustle, showed us how to be men. A lot of you guys seems as if you didn't have no upbringing from no male dominant figure in your life, because it shows on the internet day in and day out. A lot of you guys are very emotional and in your feelings. And when I say it, people get upset and then they do a reaction to it as if I'm talking about them in particular. It just shows I don't really have to say nothing, because of other channels and people in the comment section, they're going to definitely pinpoint that out when they see you guys doing it. It's sad, man. It's real sad to see this, but at the end of the day, I have come to grips to realize that a lot of this stuff is content, whether it's played out, planned, mapped out, or like they say, a script. You don't know. You can't tell. So since I can't tell that a lot of this stuff is script or played out, I just do what I do, get on here and try to entertain the best way I could and leave it at that. Now let's get to this, man. And this is not even regarding what I said in the beginning and all that. I'm going to take it to the next thing that I want to talk about. I want to talk about this Jay Reed incident. Ever since this Jay Reed incident, I've been getting, so many texts, so many phone calls. Hey, that part of the story is wrong, and this is how it truly happened, and this is what happened. The guy that claims to be a pastor, he's not a pastor. You guys said that he was bleeding on the brain, that he was in the hospital. Well, he's not in the hospital. And I was told after the guy took the picture with the gang signs thrown up in his picture, that he was later admitted back into the hospital. So I don't know. I don't know these things. I just go by what I'm told for the source, and I try to keep it on that. Whatever that was on the internet, whatever was told in this story from the person that was involved, that's the story I run with, and that's the story I go with. We're not saying that it's the truth. We will report it until we get other words that's actually what it is. You know what I'm saying? So in the meantime, in between time, if I get the message from Jay Reed or anything like that, and he's in tune with the family, and this is what he tell me, I can just take it for face value. Now, if it's told to be a lie, then it will also be brought to my platform to expose the lie, or, you know, let you guys know that it was false. But in between time, in the meantime, I'm gonna give you what was told on this side. Now, what was told on the other side is, we talked to the guy a couple of days ago. He's not in the hospital, so forth. But at the end of the day, man, we all got to take responsibility and be held accountable for whatever we do in life. And that's just being a man. Point blank period is just being a man. Whatever you do, just take accountability for it. And, you know, it comes with the game. It comes with the territory. Everybody that's involved in the street life at some point in your life, when you was young, you was always told when you're involved with gangs, the streets, it's only two ways this could go: jail or death. You know, it's no need to get on the internet and express the gangsterism, the toughness, or any of that, because like I say, this is a platform to make money. When you get on this platform, everybody go.
So as y'all seen and heard from Compton ricc, you know what I'm saying, to me it seems like he's saying that guys on this social media space is portraying in or exercising to have a lot of estrogen. So he goes ahead and gives an account, you know what I'm saying, of thinking and having his stepfather to think of to having a man in the house. But we all know all the time, you know what I'm saying, with you having a man in the house don't mean that you gonna be manly, because everybody daddy don't teach qualities, you know what I'm saying, whether they was in the streets or not. And some people, father do take the time out to give their son some of those manly lessons. And sometimes you just don't want to hear it, because I've seen people who had hardcore fathers. You got to just think about, look at Dwayne Wade. Even though Dwayne Wade's not a hardcore man, we don't know about Dwayne Wade being in the closet, anything like that. But just look at the transformation. You thinking he an alpha male playing contact sports and stuff like that. You've never heard anything of him being in the closet. You know, you see he's a basketball player, deal with beautiful women and things like that. Now look at his son, Zaya. His son, Zaya, you know what I'm saying, has took a whole different turn and want to do something else and want to be somebody else. And I'm pretty sure Dwayne Wade is trying to install those man qualities in him. Now, I must agree, a lot of dudes do be shedding a lot of estrogen, you know what I'm saying, over this testosterone that a man is usually known to carry. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of gospeling, it's a lot of whole ways, you know what I'm saying, it's a lot of skirts being lifted up. Everybody can point the finger every which way. You know what I'm saying? End result, you really don't know what to think on this internet these days. You know what I'm saying? You really don't know what to think. You know what I'm saying? So, as we can conclude, it does seem like wack100 got a problem with Compton ricc as far as this Jay Reed, you know what I'm saying, interview. He's not feeling that whatsoever, although Compton ricc is trying to play a neutral ground and knowing both of these guys and get both stories out, you know what I'm saying? And that's pretty much how I would play it. You know, if I did put his story out, as well as we not going to just hear his story, if it's a story to attest or debunk what he's saying, we going to get that story on file too, man, and that's just how it go. So furthermore, with that being said, Compton ricc also points out what he feels social media should be used for, you know what I'm saying, what the tool should be used for, you know what I'm saying. It always get pointed out that a lot of dudes trying to go viral, a lot of dudes trying to do stuff for views, a lot of dudes trying to do stuff for money, and rightfully so. That is what it is used for, but as I say, I've never get carried away in my intent, although you might feel like you don't get carried away, you know what I'm saying, others gonna always try to find a hole and try to poke something in something and try to make a smoke and mirror out of something, like, oh, he doing this, he being too police, or he doing this. It's always going to be somebody to try to attest to your content or don't like what you're doing, and that's just how it go. But we're going to pretty much sum that up as far as what Compton ricc said. We're going to go ahead and get to what Keeping the Benji said, and y'all already know it's the halfway and the half effect. We're going to commentate.
When I saw the little picture from Young and Hefe about the preacher, I didn't really think that was the exact preacher that, you know what I mean, that alleged preacher that was over there at No Jumper, because like Young and Hefe had said, the video was out, So everybody knew this guy right here didn't look nothing like this guy. And it looked like it was one of those images that he just pulled up off the web or something like that. And I think he kept saying like allegedly or supposed to be a preacher. I don't think he ever really was saying like, man, he was a preacher in the form of it as a fact. I don't remember him saying it like that, right? And you know, this is another situation that I feel like it can also be a play. That some people can be like not willing, unwilling participant. Like maybe, you know, Young and Hefe can be that. Cause I do see the passion in his message, right? Like when you come from Los Angeles, you know one thing with the language, right? Like when we come from Los Angeles, we try our best. Like if we not upset or we not tripping or we trying to be respectful and well mannered, you gonna hear people use words like dude and, you know, a yo, a bro, or whatever it may be, right? Nowadays you might even have a person saying gang, you know what I'm saying? Like yo gang or whatever the case may be. But a lot of that be so we don't say like nigga or cuz or blood and, you know, stuff like that. So once, you know, I heard him say cuz a couple times and also say 100 N words, you know what I'm saying? I could definitely tell that Young and Hefe is passionate about his message, you know what I mean? But what y'all think about how like 600 is upset with Rick Rock? You know, he made like 2 videos pertaining to not being in agreement with Rick Rock. And he do got a relationship with Rick Rock. But Wack and Rick Rock got the closer relationship. And Wack not necessarily going hard on Rick Rock, you know what I'm saying? And then now you also got Young and Hefe, right? Speaking out on all these things. Or speaking against everything with what Wack and them is standing on. But 600 ain't saying nothing about Young and Hefe. And they got more of a relationship. Which can also make it be viewed as maybe it is a, you know, a big old thing in the play, you know? Because it's a situation. In some type of way. So it's kind of tricky to me. You know, because I assume that Young and Hefe and 600 is homies. So even though this is out there, you gotta know that your opinion and your narrative and your power helps these narratives.
So, a lot of people been tuning in. Y'all been questioning and asking if it's a play. Keep it a Benji and done a few segments pertaining to the circus, the juggling action, everything that's been going on pertaining to this J. Reed, pertaining to me and wack100, pertaining to 600 and Compton Rick Rock. Now, it's being questioned, is it a play because of the relationships? Now, out of everybody here, I don't know Luce Cannon, I don't know wack100, I don't know Compton Rick Rock. I've spoke with Compton Rick Rock a few times before. I know 600, I got a relationship with 600. Me and Wack is not beefing because me and Wack had a few back and forths, you know what I'm saying? People, they're into it, they beefing, you know what I'm saying? That's what the internet want to see, you know what I'm saying? They want to see the views, they want to see the likes, they want to see the circus acts, and they just, you know what I'm saying, controversy, you know what I'm saying? That's what sells. But, as I'm here to tell you, it ain't no smoke with me and that guy. So, being that me and 600 got a relationship, and him and wack100 got a relationship, wack100 got a relationship with Compton Rick Rock, Compton Rick Rock got a relationship with J. Reed, Compton Rick Rock got a relationship with 600. So now it's being asked, being that wack100 got a problem with everything that's going on, and he's calling out Compton Rick Rock, and 600 is basically backing what he's saying. People was questioning, well, why with him and Young and Hefe going back and forth? Why 600 ain't backing what Wack saying then? Man, that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. And yes, that's what y'all need to stop worrying about. See, people worry about the wrong shit. But I also see in the oxymoron way how y'all can call into question, is it a play? But no, it ain't a play as far as on Young and Hefe behalf, because I don't have a relationship with all those dudes. What you got to understand is Compton Rick Rock has a relationship with all those dudes. I don't know if he has a relationship with Luce Cannon. I got a relationship with one dude, and we've been knowing each other before him and Compton Rick Rock before him and wack100 met each other. So whatever their relationship is, they business aspect, that's their business, you feel me? We respect each other, you feel me? We keep it moving. Ain't no need for us to beef or say each other's name, you know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure he's backing wack100 pertaining to Compton ricc, because Compton ricc has once said his name in the public eye and said that he was shying away from messing with 600 based on somebody he was dealing and hanging with. So I'm going to conclude this there, you feel me, and clear my name in the streets, because I ain't got time to play no soap opera games, nor am I a part of no circus to where we calling each other at the end of the night like, ha ha ha, you seen the views we did, we done that, what we coming with tomorrow, you know what I'm saying? We gonna make this up. I never made nothing up about the preacher. That's what I told, that's what I reported, you know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. It's your boy Young and Hefe. Don't care about number what the check say. Make sure you go ahead and like and subscribe, because it don't cost you nothing. Press that button, and if you ring that notification bell, I'll bring you mail.
Keeping it real and showing love, absolutely free. Still some of the hardest shit for a lot of you bitch ass niggas to do. So if you ain't a bitch ass nigga, let me see you keep it real and show me some love and share this post right here, cake ass nigga.